Alrighty, y'all. So as you guys know, Rouge ended up dropping today, and not only did Rouge end up dropping today, but she ended up buffing a lot of characters in this game, and we're going to try one out right now, right? So obviously a character who, or Rouge's whole thing is that she's essentially based on like HP. Like that's kind of her whole gimmick, right? She has a lot of other things like damage reduction and obviously the attack damage buffs and stuff like that. But her main thing, I want to say, just by looking at her kit, is clearly giving max HP. She gives the max HP on her first skill and a boatload of max HP on her second or her burst skill. And then also max HP on her second skill. She gives max HP on all her skills, right? She is a very universal support character, but we're gonna try. I don't know why it's so blurry like that, but we're gonna try her out with 2B, a character who's literally dependent on having a lot of HP. So obviously 2B is already a defender who has overload gear, not fully leveled up, but has overload gear. I could fully level up, but I'm not going to. Has overload gear, right? A lot of HP already, and with Rouge obviously just having to be paired up with a character who's beside her, either if she's in the second or fourth slot, means that 2B is going to be getting all these max HP buffs, which is going to be crazy. Not only that, I took it a step further and I'm bringing Mast, because Mast will also provide 2B more max HP. So we're gonna have a boatload of max HP right here, and we're gonna see, this is type advantage for, of course, 2B, but we're going to see how well 2B is with Rouge and Mast, I guess, who is still technically her best partner. Now, you don't necessarily need Mast no more if you were using 2B before, because Rouge does the job just fine, right? But if we take a look at 2B, you're going to notice 2B has coin flip, right? That means she has the effect. Now, Rouge has to get her burst skill off like 5 times in order to get all these off, right? Which is not a problem, but it's still going to kind of be long fights when it comes to 2B, right? It's still going to kind of be like long fights that she's going to perform. Like, look at our burst generation here. It's atrocious. Boom, 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 and then 2B. Go ahead. What is 2B at right now? Right now, 2B is at, okay, well, she just kind of jumped there. So she went to 15 million, not bad. It's not the greatest, but it's not bad. And then we're expecting her to kind of just go crazy for, you know, some time, right? Because she's going to be doing damage over time and stuff like that. So this is the second burst skill with, obviously, Rouge. And she has to get it off 5 times, right? Not only that, remember 2B, sorry, but 2B also, I believe, on her first skill, she also gives her herself max HP based on how much time she uses her burst skill. So by the time we use, I think, 2B's burst skill the third time, that will be 5 times, right? Because first time, then the second time, which would be the third time, and then the third time would be the 5th time. So yeah, by the time Rouge gets hers off, 2B will get hers off. So 2B has one more burst rotation, and after one more burst rotation, 2B is going to be fully stacked up, Rouge is going to be fully stacked up, and then Mast is going to be doing what Mast does, right? So this is all going to be very, very nice to see right here, right? So again, this one right here is actually going to be Scarlet, and the next burst skill after this one, we're going to see 2B kind of jump in numbers, right? Because she's now fully stacked up with her own. And I'm going to show you guys when we use her burst skill, right? I'm going to show you guys all the HP she has. I'm going to show you guys the amount of HP she has. So right here, right now, she's at 49 million after her burst skill. She jumped up to 61 million. Take a look at her HP. 6 million she has, right? Nobody else has that much HP. She has 6 million HP, right? Because you got to remember now she is fully stacked up on her own HP survival right here. Fully stacked up because we see the 44, and this all stacks. So she got 44, 15, and 7. We got more HP right here. The 70% from what? Sale. This is from Mast. Coin flip is obviously from, you know, Rouge. Game Master from Rouge. Game Master from Rouge. There's a lot of HP. Card throw, which is like full charge. There's a lot. Max HP survival. Survival we know. Oh my god, there's a lot of max HP here. So you're gonna kind of see her pop off, right? Because she gets an attack, right? Basically, her HP converts into attack. That's kind of the whole thing. She gets a 40% attack buff based on her final max HP continuously. So she's gonna always pop off when she's fully stacked like this, just because literally she has too much HP, right? Like this entire time she's just gonna have insane HP. Boom, jumped up 100k casually. Still not the greatest though. Like 2B is not that great of a character as like as much people want to say she is. I wouldn't say like she's not a bad character. She's just not the best character, right? 2B is just not the best character. Not like that, right? When she came out, she was probably like one of the best collab characters, just because there wasn't really options, right? But now when you compare her to the new collab characters with the ReZero and Evangelion, she kind of falls short. But she still does do like 100,000. Like remind you, she has type advantage here, which is kind of embarrassing because I don't expect her to hit as hard as Scarlet, but she has a lot of HP here. Like, mind you, she's sitting at what 6 million, 6.5 million HP. That's a lot of HP that she's just sitting there on, and obviously, her just sitting on that much HP to still do a lot less. Like we can do the freaking scope lock to see a better understanding of it, but overall, I think it's okay. It's mediocre. I don't know. Let's do the scope lock. I don't really like what I just seen there, which was a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? Let's do the scope lock. I mean, she's not bad from it, but I wouldn't do all. Like, I literally have 3 characters on the team supporting 2B on top of herself, right? Mask, Rouge, and Alice isn't necessarily there to support 2B, and Alice doesn't need to be there. But I just didn't want nobody else to like take the Mask buff away. That's why I put her there. But let's see. So right now we're at 1.5 million. Okay. 1.5 to 15. We got some crits off there, which is pretty good. Pretty good right there. And then her damage output, we have to wait till like the 5th burst rotation. Then after the 5th burst rotation, 2B will be fully stacked. Rouge will be fully stacked. All these characters will be fully stacked. All right, her damage numbers from her normal attacks are pretty lame. Well, this is a level 200 scope lock one, so I guess that's not bad for her level, right? Like you can see, she's kind of on par with Scarlet there now. Mind you, Scarlet has no overload gear, but to still like, you know what I mean? She's type advantage though. Let's look. You're not gonna like act like 2B is a type advantage here, right? But 2 more burst rotations and 2B will ooh, even that did pretty good damage, right? Her little AoE there. It takes long to go off, but when she does get her little AoE, it does do some pretty decent damage, right? I would say so myself. So, let's see, right? Okay, Rouge, boom. Oh, okay. We could have got off 2Bs there as well if we just like didn't use Scarlet, because obviously remember Rouge has cooldown reduction. So I'm gonna give Rouge overload gear, just give her charge speed so I could like run that down, right? Because we don't need a. We don't need thing, but like look, boom, boom, and then this is where she peaks. So 38 million, no crits, 47 million, and you can see she's gonna kind of just be higher than Scarlet just because this is type advantage and stuff like that. Like not bad, right? I would say, well, is this a buff to 2B? Yes, it is. But do I want to run a team with this type of setup for 2B to work? Like definitely not. I'm not gonna run all these characters, Rouge, Mask, and Alice. To make 2B work. I'm not doing that. All right, that's just a bit ridiculous. So, in the end, she's working. She has a lot of HP in the end, right? Like what? No, we have to go into a full burst, and then she'll have a lot of HP. Look. So right here, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so nice damage, and then she's saying like, okay, well, we lost our overload gear and stuff like that. We lost some stats, but yeah, 2B, pretty good. It's okay. It's not anything too crazy, but it's not like it's a buff towards 2B for sure. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think. I think 2B is pretty good. I think this is pretty good. Meta? No, not meta though. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Zexus. I'm out. Peace.